Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ever wondered how to put longer equations into Google Docs? Word does it. Word does it fine. There's this whole, you can go to insert in Word and you can go down to equations and you can put a bunch in there. But Google Docs doesn't really have the equivalent until now. So what we've got today is just an extension, and I'll teach you how to use it. You have to install it for yourself beforehand. But if you go to extensions and you go to Auto-LaTeX equations, install the extension if you don't already have it and click start. It opens up a side column over here and we can put equations in, but the equations need to be in a language, and that language is called LaTeX. Let me just explain briefly what LaTeX is. Let's take the example that they've got here. If I copy and paste this into our Google Doc, blank one, I can remove the dollar signs for the moment. What we're looking at here is we're trying to put in 3 to the power of 4 to the power of 5, which normally is tricky to do. And you definitely can't do that in Google Docs without this. Another one, doing a fraction, 1 over 2. This is how fractions are written. If we put a dollar sign on either end now, this is just so that this equation editor over here can actually read it. We put dollar signs on the end and we click render equations. It'll take what we have here, give it a few seconds, and it will turn it into an image that has it perfectly drawn. So the question now is, how do we do stuff that's more complex than this? What you can do is you can go to a website. Over here, I have the new tab open. It's called Online LaTeX Equation Editor. And just for example, let's chuck in a matrix or two. Let's just do one matrix. If I click matrices up here, I want the square bracket, so I'll click this one, and I would prefer to have a 7 by 7. I click apply, and it spits out a whole bunch of weird words and symbols and stuff. But this is the LaTeX translation, if you like, for a matrix. So what I want to do is I want to put zeros across the diagonal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put numbers in between my ands. And I'll put a 0 on the end as well. And this has done the diagonals for my matrix are all zeros. So really you could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers in, and it has 7 rows. And so you've got a 7 by 7 matrix there. What I want to do is I want to draw this, but I want it in Google Docs. So I'm going to copy it. Actually, before that, one important thing you need to know is to remove line breaks, this button here. Otherwise, it seems to mess things up a little bit. Now you can highlight it. Once you've substituted all your numbers in, if you wanted to, copy it. I've pressed Control C. Go over here. Let's paste it in. Now, this app requires us to do dollar signs on either side. So I'll chuck a couple there and a couple at the front and back. Now, you don't have to highlight it, but I think generally they want the cursor at the front, and you press render equations. Give it a second, and it gives you the perfect matrix, just like that. If you want to undo this particular one, you move the cursor so that it's just in front, as you can see over here, and then click de-render equation, just the one, and it will turn it back into the LaTeX language that you wanted there. Plenty more you can do on this website. You can do fractions, you can do vectors, you can do combinations and a bunch of different stuff. You can even do chemistry and physics things. But yeah, that's how you do it. If you've got any questions, you can come and see me. Otherwise, have a good day.